literally the trippiest shit you will ever watch. Today we are talking about 1987's Mannequin. This movie is about a young sculptor, Jonathan Switcher, who can't catch a break, and he just loses jobs left and right until finally he gets a job because he saved Estelle Getty's life at this department store as a window dresser. And in the beginning, he's working for a mannequin factory, and he makes a mannequin, and the mannequin is in the window at the store, and she comes to life, and hilarity ensues. This movie is so near and dear to my heart because Andrew McCarthy, that's it. He's just so charming and adorable, and you can't help but love him, and the fact that he is just a big old screw up, and he's seemingly crazy, and he's in love with a mannequin. But how could you not be? Because Kim Cattrall, again, flawless, 100% perfect. The entire cast of this film is glorious. I literally love every single person in this movie. Like, even the terrible, racist, awful security guard Felix. James Spader plays our young villain, and he's great, and Estelle Getty is just... And then the guy who plays Hollywood, I had a moment not too long ago when I was watching Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide, and I freaked out because the guy who's the social studies teacher, future principal in Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide is Hollywood, this flaming gay, hilarious, beautiful sidekick of a man, and it blew my mind. I never looked at him the same way again, but it was the best possible way not to look at him in the same way. You know what I'm saying? Mannequin is really just ridiculous. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Every single minute of it is pure nonsense. Like, she's an Egyptian queen that winds up time traveling, ends up in the 80s in a storefront because he made her. It's like an episode of The Twilight Zone gone wrong. But right. I would love, first of all, to be locked in a mall with Andrew McCarthy every night. Second of all, I would love to be wearing all of the clothes they're wearing in every single montage, because that is what makes this movie, the montages. And the clothes, it is just like, now it would be considered a fashion disaster, but then they were all fabulous. And this entire movie is all about clothes. That's really all it comes down to. Fashion. It's very awkward. There's a lot of, like, sexual jokes and tension, and it's strange, and it legitimately doesn't make any sense. But it's awesome, and I love Mannequin. It is just, I wouldn't call it a guilty pleasure because I don't feel guilty for liking it, but it would probably be classified as a guilty pleasure were you any other human on the planet. This entire movie is pure perfection. Mannequin 2, however, sucks.
They had put a fart machine into my sleeping bag.